Think about the sound of an Indian street, the roar of engines, the endless honking, the familiar smell of exhaust. Now, imagine all of that suddenly going completely silent. Just a quiet hum gliding past you.
It sounds like science fiction, especially if you are navigating rush hour in Mumbai or Delhi, but that silent hum is gaining some serious volume. For decades, petrol has been the undisputed king of our roads, backed by a massive, almost invisible web of infrastructure. But right now, we are sitting at a historic crossroads.
Which brings us to the ultimate question. If we fast forward to 2030, are we looking at a complete electric takeover, or will petrol manage to hold on to its crown?
To figure that out, you have to look at the math, not just the environmental halo. The case for electric vehicles is incredibly compelling right now. You have lower running costs, minimal maintenance, and the urgent need to clean up the air in our major cities. Add in aggressive government incentives and massive investments from homegrown auto giants, and the momentum feels completely unstoppable.
But momentum is one thing, and reality is another. It is easy to buy into the hype when you are driving in a metro city. But what happens when you venture into smaller towns or hit the highway? Petrol cars still hold a massive psychological advantage. They are cheaper up front, and you never have to worry about finding a fuel pump.
Exactly, and that is the ultimate bottleneck. Range anxiety is a very real, visceral fear. Building a charging network isn't just about plugging in cables. It is about rewiring decades of human habit. We are so used to a quick 5-minute pit stop. Waiting 40 minutes to charge a battery requires a complete lifestyle shift, and in rural markets, that infrastructure is practically non-existent.
So it is a clash of two worlds, the clean, high-tech promise of the future versus the rugged, reliable reality of the present. Is it really a winner-takes-all scenario?
Not at all. I think the biggest misconception is that this is a zero-sum game. By 2030, we are not going to see the sudden extinction of the combustion engine. What we will see is a fascinating coexistence. Electric vehicles will likely dominate the concrete jungles of our cities, while petrol remains the absolute lifeblood of rural India.
And I imagine hybrids will act as the perfect bridge between those two realities. It is an evolution, not a revolution. In a market like ours, people do not buy cars just to make a green statement. They buy them based on cost, convenience, and pure trust.
Precisely. The Indian consumer is deeply pragmatic. The shift to electric is definitely happening, but it will be a gradual tide, not a sudden tsunami. We are expanding the ecosystem, not deleting the past. The real story isn't about which technology wins, but how perfectly we can balance both to keep 1 billion people moving forward.
It really makes you wonder about the legacy we are leaving behind. Next time you step out onto the street, listen closely to the traffic. The soundtrack of our cities is changing, one vehicle at a time. How long will it be until the silence becomes louder than the noise?